News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. 2 young talents are lost to apparent drug overdoses. Alicia Cook reports on that and more in today's Entertainment This Week.
In your entertainment news this week, rapper Mac Miller died last week from what authorities are calling an apparent drug overdose. The 26-year-old was dead for a number of hours before his body was discovered. Miller, whose real name is Malcolm James McCormick, was pronounced at the scene of his San Fernando Valley home on September 7th. His body was found at around noon on Friday after friends came by Thursday night to hang out and stayed until the early morning hours. The call to the emergency services stated that the rapper wasn't breathing and was unresponsive. Is Kim Kardashian becoming a lawyer? Husband Kanye West mentioned over the weekend that his wife is in school. The 41-year-old insists that his wife is in school, even though Kardashian says no, she is not. Kardashian's representative says that the reality TV star is not in school, but rather she's deeply involved in prison reform and likened her work to attending school. As for her education, the 37-year-old did attend Pierce College for a short period and worked the cash register of her family's Dash store before fame struck. In 2016, she flirted with the idea of going to law school, telling the media that she would like to become like her late father, Robert Kardashian Sr., who was a top attorney and defended O.J. Simpson in his murder trial in the 90s. Kardashian has been helping get some cases reviewed and even helped get a grandmother freed from jail who was sentenced to life in prison in a 1996 non-violent drug charge. Officials say that Kyle Pavone, the late singer of the metal band We Came as Romans, died of a drug overdose. Pavone was found lying on the floor unconscious in his bathroom just feet away from a used syringe. Kyle's girlfriend told police he'd gone into the bathroom at his home for a long time, and when she went to check on him, she found him unconscious. The police report says the syringe was found on the counter of the bathroom sink. Police say the girlfriend also revealed Kyle had struggled in the past with heroin use. Paramedics gave Kyle a shot of Narcan upon arrival and were able to find a pulse. He was rushed to the hospital where he went into cardiac arrest and eventually died in the hospital a week later at the age of 28. John Lennon's image is now on a U.S. stamp. Yoko Ono and Lennon's son, Sean Lennon, were in New York City Central Park on Friday to celebrate the U.S. Postal Service's release of a stamp honoring the late Beatle. Hundreds of Beatles fans gathered for the event. The commemorative stamp features a photo of Lennon taken in 1974 on the roof of his Manhattan apartment building by photographer Bob Gruen, who also spoke at the event. The stamp is designed to look like a 45 RPM record sleeve. This has been your entertainment news this week. I am Alicia Cook, reporting for News 46.
Thanks, Alicia. The fountain located on Highway 160 and Cal Valley Boulevard is under repair by Nye County Buildings and Ground. Valley Electric Association retracted their generous offer this past year to rehab the dilapidated structure. At a Board of County Commissioners meeting, county officials and some residents spoke up saying they did not want a new, modern, energy-efficient fountain being installed and would rather have the old one repaired. So workers spent today testing parts and cleaning. They hope to paint it early next week, which will take a few days to dry. After that, they said they will fire it up and see what happens.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's time to take a look outside through our Glenn Lerner weather cam at our current conditions. Look at that. It's a beautiful day, blue skies, not a cloud seen in that direction. And we'll take a closer look at the numbers that we have to live with through this weekend after the break.